Minister, there's another thing that goes to the credit of Prime Minister Imran Khan. He is the first probably politician, not just in Pakistan, not just in this region, but also, I think globally, who actually defined the conflict in Kashmir in terms of the following impressive comparison, which is to compare the suppression that India is doing in Kashmir
and the Palestine.
Not Palestine. Not Palestine. To Holocaust.
Oh wow! All right.
To compare Hindutva to Nazism.
The fascist regime.
And the best part. The best part, to compare Modi to Hitler. And I remember, Mr. Minister, when Prime Minister Imran Khan made this comparison 2 years ago, immediately after 5 August 2019, I do recall the kind of media coverage he received, and that statement of his received internationally. I mean, it was everywhere, everywhere. So, and I think in those very short words in comparison, Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, was able to convey in simple few words a very, very complex issue to people of the world who may not be following this whole story. How do you see your government's diplomacy moving forward, Mr. Minister?
Well, you see, and this is not a metaphor. This is a big reality that what Prime Minister Modi is doing and and the way of his thinking is actually very close to Hitler. He believes that there is no international law. They believe that the extremist ideology of Hindutva is trying to impose on a very large country like India, and without realizing the consequences, without realizing that how the people will react to that, are actually very close to what Hitler tried to do in Europe. And this comparison actually fits in. It's not a metaphor, it's a reality, what Prime Minister Imran Khan has explained to the world. And I think his speech in the United Nations on Kashmir was one of the masterpieces. And the diplomacy that Pakistan followed after 5th August was unique in its kind. So for the first time after, I believe after 65 years, the Kashmir resurfaced in United Nations. The Kashmir was in the British Parliament. There was a debate on Kashmir. There was a debate in European Union Parliament. So all over the world, the Kashmir actually came back into the main focus of debate. So this is the kind of diplomacy that Prime Minister Imran Khan led to revive the issue of Kashmir. I just also want to point out one thing. This is a bit fashionable, even in Pakistan, to say that what we have done to Kashmir, what we have done for Kashmir. You see, we have fought 4 wars for Kashmir. Yeah, you will come to my constituency, Jhelum. We don't have a village where we have not a grave of a son who has not given his life for Kashmir. We have, our economy, our foreign policy, we have everything revolves around Kashmir. This is what Pakistan has done for Kashmir. And we are ready to fight another war for Kashmir. There's no problem in it. We will go to any extent because Kashmiris are part of our flesh and blood. We take them as our own.
So, Mr. Minister,